What's up guys? We're driving the Great Ocean Road, and in this video, we're going to give you a full travel guide, including all of the highlights that you can't miss. So hope you enjoy it. The Great Ocean Road is a spectacular drive located along the southeastern coast of Australia. This iconic route offers a diversity of landscapes, including laid-back beaches, dramatic cliffs, charming seaside towns, and lush forests. But beyond the stunning scenery, it's also teeming with an abundance of wildlife. The official route for the Great Ocean Road stretches from Torquay to Allensford and is about 243 kilometers or 150 miles long. In this video, we'll share our 4-day road trip itinerary, highlighting all the can't-miss spots and activities. We've split the journey into 4 sections, which represent each day of our journey, but you can also adjust the pace to suit your desired schedule. Make sure to watch until the end, as we'll also share some essential travel tips. Now let's dive in. We are Zach and Ina. We make helpful videos about destinations around the world so you can easily plan your own adventures. Our journey began at the Melbourne International Airport, where we picked up our rental car and drove about an hour and a half to Torquay. This is the official starting point for the Great Ocean Road. But beyond its gateway status, this town is also known as Australia's surfing capital. You can find the National Surfing Museum near the town centre, which offers a deep dive into the history and culture of surfing. Just a short drive away, Bell's Beach Lookout provides views of world-class waves. This beach is home to the annual Rip Curl Pro Surfing competition. Unfortunately, we missed the event by a couple of days, but did see some skilled locals enjoying the swell. Further along, Southside Beach Lookout offers stunning vistas and is a popular launch pad for paragliders. And the nearby Marine National Park of Point Addis protects a diverse coastal environment. We finished the day here, taking in the sunset from the tranquil shores of Point Addis Beach. The stretch of the Great Ocean Road from Torquay to Apollo Bay is about 93 kilometers or 58 miles. The driving time for this beautiful section of the trip takes about 2 hours, not including stops. The first town you encounter is Anglesey, which is known for its big population of resident kangaroos at the Anglesey Golf Club. They're usually grazing peacefully around the driving range or the greens, so are pretty easy to spot. The golf course also offers guided kangaroo tours in electric vehicles. Next, you'll come across Govo's Beach, which sits right out of town. This makes for a nice stop before reaching the iconic Split Point Lighthouse and Lookout. We went for a short 20-minute walk along the cliffs here, soaking in the scenery from different viewpoints. As you make your way further down the road, you'll come to the historic Great Ocean Road sign and Memorial Arch. This spot offers a perfect photo opportunity to help remember your journey. You can also learn about how the arch commemorates the building of the road as a memorial to Australians who served in the First World War. As you approach Lorne, the coastline becomes more rugged, with towering cliffs. This town is often called the waterfall capital of Australia, with over 10 waterfalls within a 10-kilometer or 6.2-mile radius. Erskine Falls is the most famous one, but there are many others equally as beautiful. Since most of the waterfalls were dry when we visited, we did a short and easy walk to the Sheoak Falls. We also continued to the Swallow Cave, which can be found just upstream from the falls. Another highlight in Lorne is Teddy's Lookout, which provides a breathtaking coastal panorama. You can also sometimes find curious kookaburras here. Continuing on, a drive up the Grey River Road is a must for spotting wild koalas in their natural habitat. These cute animals can often be seen clinging to the eucalyptus trees in this area. We recommend coming right before sunset if you can time it up, since they tend to be more active at that time.
We just spotted a koala climbing the tree.
Finally, arrive in the charming seaside town of Apollo Bay, where you can find a variety of tourist facilities and accommodation options. Day 3 on the Great Ocean Road took us from Apollo Bay to Port Campbell, with a 25-kilometer or 15-mile detour to the southern tip of Cape Otway. This section plunges into the heart of the Otway Ranges before emerging onto the dramatic Shipwreck Coast. The first stop in Great Otway National Park is the Mate's Rest Trail. This ancient rainforest features a peaceful boardwalk loop among towering trees and ferns. Budget about 30 minutes for this tranquil experience, which is free of charge. Next, head south on Cape Otway. This detour brings opportunities to see even more koalas as they cling to eucalyptus branches above the access road. The one that we spotted was having a little scratch. The Cape Otway Light Station can be found a little further down the road at its southern tip and is one of Australia's most significant lighthouses. Here, you can climb the historic tower for panoramic views, learn about its significant maritime history, and visit the telegraph station. You need an hour or two if you want to properly visit this site. Once you leave the lush forests of Cape Otway, the landscape transforms dramatically into rugged, windswept coastline. The most striking feature is the jagged limestone cliffs. The world-famous 12 Apostles are the most prominent of these formations. From the visitor center, you can access well-maintained paths and boardwalks, which lead to several viewing platforms. All of these platforms offer different perspectives of the stacks from above. For a sea level view, walk the 2.6 kilometer or 1.6 mile path from the visitor center to the Gibson Steps. When conditions are safe, you can descend 86 steps carved into the cliff face to a beach below. It's a truly humbling experience to feel the scale of these immense cliffs from below. We ended our day with a sunset back at the 12 Apostles main viewpoint before spending the night in the charming coastal town of Port Campbell. The final leg of the journey covers approximately 63 kilometers or 39 miles. While the official Great Ocean Road technically concludes in Allensford, we recommend continuing to Warrnambool just beyond, as there's a wealth of natural beauty and wildlife along this stretch. We began our final day by first having breakfast and some coffee in Port Campbell. Then, we decided to head back to the 12 Apostles for a few more iconic views. The morning light provides the best perspective in our opinion, as the sun illuminates the ocean waters from the right angle. There's also a beautiful gorge that's part of this national park, and it's only a 5-minute drive from the main 12 Apostles viewpoint. It's definitely a must visit when you're in the area. This section of the coast is steeped in shipwreck history, with stunning views from the cliff tops and intriguing rock formations. If you want to do the full hiking loop to all the main viewpoints, it takes about 1 hour. Continuing west, you can see more rock formations that aren't nearly as talked about, but are stunning in their own ways. These views are all a short walk from their respective parking lots, and offer fewer crowds compared to the 12 Apostles. First, discover the tranquil beauty of the grotto, a unique sinkhole formation. Next, marvel at London Bridge, another spectacular example of coastal erosion. Finally, the rugged Bay of Martyrs and the serene Bay of Islands provide a fittingly beautiful conclusion to the dramatic coastline. The drive from this point was somewhat boring and flat until we reached Logan's Beach. There's a famous whale watching platform here where southern right whales can be seen during winter and spring. We were out of luck since we visited during autumn, but still had nice elevated beach views. Our exploration continued to Tower Hill Wildlife Reserve, a fascinating inactive volcano that is home to abundant native Australian wildlife. We spotted an echidna, kangaroos, and many different koalas. In fact, this was the largest concentration of koalas we had encountered during our entire 3-month trip around Australia. We finished our day back in Warrnambool. This city has many accommodation options for all budget types and makes for a great place to conclude your Great Ocean road trip. And since the road trip is officially over at this point, you'll need to decide where to go next. Popular options include continuing along the coast towards Adelaide or making your way back to Melbourne. If you go to Melbourne, there's a fast inland route which takes 3 hours without stops. Otherwise, you can head back along the same Great Ocean road, which takes about 6 hours. Now, we'll share a few things we learned from this road trip. While the road can technically be driven in 1 day, plan for at least 2 to 4 days to truly appreciate all of its beauty. This allows you to comfortably stop at numerous lookouts, embark on short walks to waterfalls or beaches, and explore charming towns without feeling rushed. Lots of companies offer day trips from Melbourne, but these are very long and exhausting. Essential services are readily available in the main towns. You can find gas stations in places like Torquay, Lorne, Anglesey, Apollo Bay, Port Campbell, and Warrnambool. Similarly, grocery stores and smaller convenience stores are present in these towns for stocking up on supplies. However, be aware that cell phone reception can be intermittent in certain remote sections, particularly around Cape Otway and between towns. It's a good idea to download some offline maps before your trip. The Great Ocean Road is rich in wildlife, including kangaroos and koalas. These animals are most active during dawn, dusk, and at night, and frequently cross the road. Be particularly vigilant during these times to ensure both your safety and that of the native animals. Drive cautiously along the entire road and adhere to speed limits. And if you're planning your trip to Australia, we recommend keeping things organized with our interactive travel planner. Find a discount code in the description below the video. We also included other important links in the description that will help with your Great Ocean Road experience, such as links to hiking trails and activities. We'll catch you on the next adventure.